Hi. Today I want to talk to you about a situation that I struggle with. I've struggled with this for many years, and I've beaten myself up for it time and time and time again. And it's just until now that I'm actually really diving in and starting to do the work that's necessary to overcome it. And I want to share the story with you because if you have any goals, whether it's weight loss or trying to, get a job or whatever it is, but there's something in your way that is keeping you from going in that direction. What you're doing does not align with where you want to go. Then I want to share this with you because it's so important to call yourself out on your own bullshit. And that's what I had to do. I had to get really honest with myself, put my excuses aside, and really look at the situation for what it was. And it's not easy, and it wasn't pretty. But I think this is a story that I want to share with you because if you can relate to it at all, this will help you. So I struggle with drinking. I struggle with alcohol. Do I consider myself an alcoholic? No, I don't. But it is something at the end of the day that I reach for to relax, to de-stress, to wash everything away. It's something that I've struggled with for many, many years. Owning a restaurant, it was very prevalent then. Going through, personal issues. It's just what you reach for, or what I've reached for. Some people may reach for food. Some people may really over exercise. Whatever it is, you're doing it to an extreme that you're completely sabotaging your goals. So here's how my conversation with myself would start. The night before, I may have had 1, maybe 4 glasses of wine. It depends on what was going on that day. How stressed was I? I'd wake up and I would not feel so great about myself. And I'd have a conversation. Why? Why did you do that? You didn't need to drink that much. Now you don't feel good. Now you're going to have a shitty day. Okay, I would have this conversation from the moment I woke up until 5 o'clock, and then something happened at 5 o'clock where everything that I had made a deal with myself just went out the window. And without even thinking about it, boom, there I had a drink in my hand. And then I was like, okay, I can manage this. I'm just going to have 1. Well, 3 drinks later, crappy sleep, wake up the next day, not so happy with myself. And the cycle has continued and continued and continued. Until probably 3 weeks ago. I think I've been working on this 3 weeks. My inner voice got so loud with me and honestly called me out on my bullshit. Because sure, alcohol is addicting, and I'm sure there's something underlying there that helps me reach for it. But that's really not the issue. The issue is I'm not dealing with my stress. I'm not dealing with things that happen within my day. I'm not looking for other solutions. I'm just continually reaching for alcohol. And I'm not okay with that. And my inner self is not okay with that because I have goals and I have desires and I have things that I want to do that it completely gets in the way. It's like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's something that I do every single morning. And if I've had too much to drink, it's a huge struggle. I don't sleep well, which makes it even harder to get up in the morning. I don't want to rely on something, a vice, to get me through my day. I'm stronger than that. I know I am. But I haven't been honest with myself. I've known there's been times that I'm just going to stop for 30 days. I'm going to stop for 60 days or whatever. For whatever reason, most of the time I think drinking's getting in the way of my trying to lean out, to lose weight, to drop weight for a powerlifting meet. But I can cut it out, it's fine. But I don't see it changing my physique. Honestly, what I do notice is I sleep great. I'm not waking up, foggy head. I'm clear, I'm focused, I'm in a good mood, and I have a great outlook on the day. I'm not beating myself up. I think anything that you're doing that you're not happy with and you're constantly having those conversations with yourself, why? Why did you do that? You didn't need to eat that much. Why did you have to finish the whole bag of chips? Did you really need to finish that whole bottle of wine all by yourself? What about the ice cream? I mean, it can go in any direction, whatever you're struggling with. You're having that conversation with yourself daily. That is the key right there, that you need to dig down deeper and figure out what is standing in your way. When I made the decision 3 weeks ago that I was going to, my first thought was, I'm just going to cut it out for 30 days. And that's always my thing. I'm going to cut it out for 30 days. And for the reasons what that was, I just want to sleep better. I have a coaching business that I want to have clear, laser sharp focus on. I'm about to enroll into level 2 certification to become a master health coach. I have things that I want to do. And I'm honestly just sick of the conversation that I have with myself every day. So I said 30 days, and I talked to Randy about it. I told him all the reasons, and then my reasons really started to evolve a whole lot more. I started to realize that it's not about, yes, all of those are great end result of not drinking, but what it's really about is my stress, of how I handle stress, anxiety. I have high anxiety. I can be sitting here working throughout the day, and out of nowhere, I can't breathe, and my heart is pounding. It's a domino effect. It starts bad if I'm drinking. The night before, it starts bad in the morning and just keeps going, and my stress keeps getting higher. And I have to find a better way of dealing with that. I have to find other solutions, because drinking does not align with my goals. It doesn't. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about, I said about the conversation that we have with ourselves. If you're having that conversation over and over and over, then you really need to hone in on it, and you need to figure it out. Because what we are doing, and so I'm going to give you something positive. What we are doing is we are trying. There's something wrong. We recognize it, and we're trying to take care of it. We're trying to comfort that. And that's a good thing. But we may not be doing it in the way that it's going to help us to achieve what we want to achieve. We have to figure another way out. So one thing that has really helped me with not drinking is I love wine, but it does not like me. It gives me headaches. The sulfites really mess with my allergies. And so really coming to terms with wine. Probably is not my drink of choice. Vodka is. I love vodka. And over the summer, I had a ton of Deep Eddy lemon vodka. And so I like that taste. So I mix it with sparkling water. And so that's my go-to. So in order to feel like I still have that's not taken away from me because I actually enjoy that taste, now I have coconut sparkling water, and I do like 3/4 of a cup, and I do a splash of lemonade. That's it. I feel good. I actually prefer that. Now in the past 3 weeks, I have had alcohol, but here's where things change. I have now gotten really clear that I am using alcohol to de-stress for my anxiety, which in the end honestly doesn't make it any better, but it's just what you go through. And again, until you call yourself out on your own bullshit, nothing's going to change. So the difference is I had to really check in with myself. I was away at a woman's retreat for online health and fitness business, and I was really sticking to my guns, like I'm not going to have any alcohol, I'm just going to be really strong. Well, as soon as you're faced with that situation, things change a little bit. So I really had to check in with myself. Where am I? What's going on with me right now? Am I coming from it like I want to join in with the other ladies as a stress, like I'm trying to relieve stress? Or am I enjoying myself? Like, I had to get really present with myself. Where am I? And I had no stress. I truly just wanted to have a few glasses of wine with the ladies. And I did. Woke up with a headache. Okay, well, we did drink cheap wine that night, so that was a given. But I did not beat myself up. I did not have that conversation. I went with the flow, continued throughout the weekend, and every time I was presented with the option to drink, I stopped and I checked in with myself. So that was that weekend. And then I went to a concert at Randy's work, and there was wine. And again, I stopped. Where am I? Am I stressed out? No, I wasn't stressed out. Okay, allowed myself to have it. And then there was one other time, I think it was, Saturday. We had fish, and we picked up a bottle of white wine. And again, had to check in with myself. Was not stressed that day. It was, I wanted to share a bottle of wine with my love. That's it. So that's the difference. So I want to talk to you about when we, like I've done before, okay, I'm not going to drink for 30 days, I'm restricted, I'm letting it go forever. That's hard when you actually enjoy it, but you're coming at it from a different angle of you're using it for comfort. So you enjoy it, but you're using it for comfort. That's where you have to get clear on what the issue is, dive deep into that issue, maybe put it on the shelf for a moment, but don't restrict yourself. Because when that 30 days is up, or you've restricted so hard, like you're white knuckling it, and it's, oh my God, and you lose, that's when it all falls apart. So I'm happy to say that being able to check in with myself at that moment and not, and choosing to drink because I wasn't stressed is amazing. Now, I haven't had a drink. This is Wednesday, and I'm not going to because during the week, my stress level is high. I've got a lot going on. I'm tired. When I'm tired, it like your inhibitions are down. You just keep going with it, with whatever your choice is. Me, alcohol. So I just keep going with it until I feel like it's all washed away. It's all done. So I know now how to check in with myself and know that if I drink on a day that I'm stressed, it's not going to end well. And that's when I reach for my other non-alcoholic drink. That really hits the spot for me. So you have to find a hack or an alternative to replace that. You know, when you're in a bad situation and you really want to reach for that, you know, your comfort of choice, you have to find an alternative. Also, I walk. You know, I have to take Aiden to soccer 4 nights a week, and I walk, and that I come home and I don't even want to drink after that. So you have to find ways to correct the issue at hand. Address it, find an alternative way that equally satisfies you, because that's so important. If it doesn't equally satisfy you, the cycle is just going to continue. So I hope that this has helped you. So I'm very open and honest here. And this is where I am. This is where I am currently at my moment. And I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to less stressful days. Being able to, one thing I've been working on to de-stress my days is to have an action plan, because if you are not prepared, then you've prepared to fail. We've all heard that, but it's absolutely the truth. So the night before, I'm writing my to-do list. I know exactly what I need to do when I wake up, and I just follow it. And that has really, really helped me not to live life in reaction mode, like I'm reacting to everything, and now I'm prepared. So that's helped a lot. So it's the advice that I can give you. If dig deep, figure it out, be honest with yourself, find a different alternative, and prepare. And that's it. Till next time, have a great day.